No matter which brand or model number you own, this video will help you understand cleaning and oiling of your serger or overlock machine. So as we know, when we stitch, there is a knife and it is going to cut, leaving lots of lint in the machine as you stitch. Now, one little trick I'm going to tell you first before I show you cleaning is if you always have something you're trimming off, so even if you're just barely cutting off a little edge, if you can make your cut just come in just an hair's breadth more, an eighth of an inch more, so it cuts off a little continuous strand of fabric. Does that make sense? Instead of just cutting off the fluff, that will actually help keep the serger cleaner. But I know that's not always the option, but I try to do that myself. Now, in your machine of this one, we have a little tiny brush that came with it. One thing I've always kind of reached for are these little mini wool dustets. I'll put a link below if you're interested in finding these online. This is like a Swiffer for sewing machines. You can just get in there and swoosh, it goes away. But Q-tips, makeup brushes, those are great, but this is really the ideal one. As you open it up, first off, you're going to want to get as much of the dust and cleaned area clear of all the debris from your latest fabric. So we all know that flannels and fleeces, but just cotton fabric in general leaves a ton of lint. Now, as you pull the lint out, there is going to be a place that needs a little oil. Now, this particular Singer Serger does not come with oil, but you are going to want to find and purchase some light sewing machine oil. Maybe you have some from your sewing machine already, but I'm going to zoom in and show you exactly where you need to add the oil. We're also going to talk next about how often it's recommended for you to have your serger professionally cleaned and serviced. So just what I'm showing you, this is the basics like you're going to do between your annual services. As we peek a little closer, watch what happens with this particular shaft. You can kind of see it's pretty shiny, and that's because it is lubricated. So as it goes kind of up and down through this collar area, you can see that as the lint appears and is cut from the knife, it is going to be attracted to the oil or lubrication on this area. Then you're going to go in with your brush and you're going to clean all that out, and out comes some of that lubrication. So what you want to do is just take and put a couple drops. You can put them even just right down here, and as you can see, as you move it, it's just going to kind of move itself through that area. That is metal against metal, so over time you're going to want to make sure that that stays lubricated. This is going to be a constant battle, but you're going to clean and remove the lint, and that takes out the oil, so you're going to put oil in, which is going to attract the lint. I know, right? There's also a little place, if you kind of look down here, that kind of pivot point, you can also put a drop of oil there. That is all you need to do to keep a serger truly running in smooth condition between your annual services. Now, if you're not already on the schedule of getting your sewing machine annually serviced, this might be what pushes you to actually get it done. Internally, there is everything that moves to make everything work up here, behind here, underneath, and it really makes a difference when you go in and have it cleaned and reset. You can kind of get all your tensions back to normal. This area needs to be cleaned as well. It really makes a difference. If you want your serger to last longer, have it serviced on an annual basis. If you've had your serger and it has sat for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, you're going to notice when you pull it out, it's going to be very tight to turn, as was this one when I took it out of the box. It literally was kind of an ulf. It just didn't want to turn, and so we actually did a quick service here at the store, and it actually sounded 10 times quieter. And of course, now I can just turn this without any problem whatsoever. So it is a thing. If sergers sit, well, gosh, if you and I sit, things get tight. We have to do the physical therapy to get things moving again when we haven't used things for a while. It's the same for your serger. So take the time, always keep it cleaned. Drop a little bit of oil. If you don't have any sewing machine oil, I'll put a link below and you can check them out. And we are doing all the videos on this particular model, Singer SE017 Elite, and it has been a fun little serger. It is a 3-thread, 2-thread, 4-thread. does a rolled hem, does a really nice job. So check out all the videos that we have been doing on this machine. And even if you have a serger that is similar to this but not exact, a lot of sergers do work and act the same, and you're going to learn a ton. All right, till next time, happy serging.